Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the number 60 short format dip review. So TimberWolf long cut mint, what is it? Taking a look at the packaging, you are looking at a sticker there on a crappy silver plastic lid. Everything's fairly straightforward. Branding, cut, and flavor. Pinkerton warning label. Branding, cut, and flavor, again, with the website, TimberWolfSnuff.com. It is a pretty nice website. Then you have manufacturer's information and the barcode. The manufacturer's information is that this is a product of the Pinkerton Tobacco Company of Owensboro, Kentucky, the makers of TimberWolf, Longhorn, Redman, etc. All right. It is a standard 1.2 net weight ounce can. It is tax class M, as all dip is in North America. All right. And on the back, you have a rather long code, which I do not know the meaning of, but I am not overly worried because I have never gotten an old can of TimberWolf. Although I do hear that it happens in certain parts of the country, it has never happened to me. So I'm going to cut into it. This product is at least 65% domestic tobacco, all right, as is all Pinkerton dip products. This review is thanks to donations for the funding, and sourcing wise, thanks to Hoss 304, as is a lot of the things coming in at the moment and have been. So opening up the can, the only good thing the lid is good for is showing what the terrible cut looks like, basically. But as far as strength, one would be hard pressed to make a worse lid than this. Like, you could go out of your way trying to make a worse lid, and I don't know if you would be successful. We have a pretty strong peppermint mint smell coming off the can. The product is moist. It looks all right in the can. It's very inconsistent, but they are sort of consistent in the spreading of the inconsistencies, if that makes any sense whatsoever. That's what it's looking like, and that is basically what it is. It does have a pretty brown tinge. It's not black by any means. Moisture level, as I said, is good. I am going to take a pinch. It is going to probably fall all over the place, as does all TimberWolf products with me. I am backing that with a finger, and no, you could not pay me to take that third finger away. I'm going to throw this in and hit the pause button. Back in a moment. Okay, back in a moment. And I am back. Okay, so here's the deal on this. It's not bad. It stays fairly well formed in the mouth. It leaves a trail going around the side. I always front load and then move around to the side. It leaves a trail. The cut's not great. The biggest problem I have with the product itself is actually the lid. Their flavors for TimberWolf products are fairly good. They don't take any risks. They're not anything out of the usual, and they don't lean any way too far. They're pretty safe in that respect. Nicotine is there. Some of the TimberWolf products actually have more nicotine in them than their Skull counterparts. Okay, so the nicotine's not terribly high, but it's not as low as most would think. The packaging isn't great at all. It's almost redundant me talking about it at this point. The mint is fairly fresh mint. Nothing really out of, nothing really noteworthy. Nothing bad, but nothing to write home about at the same time. All in all, I mean, it's an all right product if you can get it priced right. Okay? In my area, I cannot get it priced right. I have no idea why. This stuff is actually priced higher than Grizzly in my area. Somebody missed a memo somewhere. I do not know why. It prices at about $4.15 to $4.30 a can around me. I don't know. Now, this came in from Hots 304. He's down on the Kentucky border, so he probably got it for like $2.50, or at least under $3. If it's priced like that, yeah, why not? Give it a try. If you don't like it, there's nothing about it that you're not going to be like, oh my God, I hate this. I got to get this out of my mouth. It's going to be more of a thing like, I don't think this has enough nicotine. The mint's not quite minty. And, it's going to be like sort of like borderline complaints at worst. At best, you'll be like, oh, well, you know what? It's not my normal, but it's also not my normal price. It's $2 or $1 less or whatever. So if you see it, the cut, it's not great, but it's staying pretty well formed in the mouth. The moisture levels for me in this area are always good. I do see people in line saying that they get dry TimberWolf. It's never happened to me. The flavor's all right. As I said, nothing really to write home about by any means, but it's nothing bad either. Cut, can definitely could give a pass on the can on any given day, but whatever. Nicotine, tell you the truth, for me, it's probably all right for me. Now, during the day, when I'm out working, I'm basically dipping nonstop. I take out and put a new one in nonstop. It is Stoker's, which isn't the highest itself, not as low as people say, but not the highest. So this is probably would be enough for me if I was going back-to-back dips. Anyway, this has been the short format review of TimberWolf Long Cut Mint. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&Chew Guy. I do hope you all are well. Do take care of yourselves, and as always, God bless.